Why are you trying to hide your name and badge number?
I am not.
You answer to me.
I do not.
I would like if we could uphold the Constitution and allow freedom of press in our courtrooms.
Watch out, that's a lawbreaker right here. You like to break the law, be careful.
No, I don't answer to you.
Okay,
I'm free. You're dismissed.
I am not dismissed.
Yes, you are.
Who the fuck is at my window?
Do we enforce law around here or do we enforce will?
Who the fuck are you? Shining your lights in my window!
Hey, you need to leave.
I don't have
You're
to.
dismissed.
I'm not dismissed.
You are.
Actually, I think I'll do a foot patrol in this area.
Go ahead. Don't step on my property. You will be trespassing. It's here.
Lower your voice.
You need to leave my property. You are trespassing. You are trespassing. You're going to be going to jail. Follow the law. And what's your name and badge number? Why are you harassing me? Oh, you did? Were you fucking blind the 5 times you drove by? Which one of you honked at me? Don't bring your hands on me. We won't be needing your gloves, sir. You need to take the gloves off. We don't need the gloves. Nobody needs to put their hands on me. And I do not need escorted. Leave my property now. This is private property. You are trespassing. Leave now.
Do not walk on this fucking
What is
property.
your name?
On Thursday, September 26, 2019, at approximately 11 o'clock in the evening, Josh saw a traffic stop down the road from Jessica's home on 6th Street and Cottage. As soon as Josh arrives on scene, the deputy is already yelling out unlawful orders.
What for?
You're interfering with my investigation right now.
You're investigating
That's all
what?
you need to know. It's the only warning I'm giving you. Unless you do that, you're going to be arrested.
So under threat, duress, and coercion, I'll walk this way 150 feet.
Okay, thank you. You're welcome to record, do whatever you need to.
I know, you don't have to give me permission for that.
All right, thank you.
So Josh walks up to the sheriff, who has a woman pulled over for a traffic violation, and begins recording. He is exercising his First Amendment right, which means the activity he's conducting is protected by the First Amendment. And this deputy immediately infringes on Josh's First Amendment right. He yells to Josh to back up or else he will be arrested. Josh responds back with, "So under threat, duress, and coercion, I'll walk this way 150 feet. Then the sheriff says, "Okay, thank you." This simply means that the sheriff deputy knowingly and willingly violated Josh's First Amendment right and forced him under threat, duress, and coercion. Automatic lawsuit. When you're put into a situation such as this by a public official and your rights have been infringed upon and you don't want to be unlawfully arrested and imprisoned, always agree to follow their unlawful orders. But state, for the record, you're only doing it under threat, duress, and coercion. This will relay to the public official that what he or she is doing is violating the law. If they openly agree with you after you say this, just like this deputy did, then he or she will be the one going to jail. This is where he calls for backup. This deputy has already threatened Josh, put him under duress, and coerced him to follow his unlawful orders, and now he wants to intimidate Josh by calling other armed thugs to the scene. Let's see what the judicial branch has to say about recording public officials during the course of their official duties. Whereas defined pursuant to Glick v. Canuffy, the U.S. Court of Appeals, 1st Circuit, 2011, it declared, the filming of government officials engaged in their duties in a public place, including police officers performing their responsibilities, fits comfortably within these principles. Gathering information about government officials in a form that can readily be disseminated to others serves a cardinal First Amendment interest in protecting and promoting the free discussion of government affairs. Mills v. Alabama, 1966. Moreover, as the court has noted, freedom of expression has particular significance with respect to government because it is here that the state has a special incentive to repress opposition and often wields more effective power of suppression. First National Bank. This is particularly true of law enforcement officials, who are granted substantial discretion that may be misused to deprive individuals of their liberties. Gentile versus State Bar of Nevada, 1991. Ensuring the public's right to gather information about their officials not only aids in the uncovering of abuses, recognizing a core First Amendment interest in dissemination of information relating to alleged government misconduct, but also may have a salutary effect on the functioning of government more generally. See Press Entertainment Company versus Superior Court. That was in 1986. So to sum up Glick versus Knuffy, another case law relating to the people's right to film government officials, the law is this. We, the people, have the absolute constitutional right to record public officials in public places without that right being infringed.
The cavalry's here. Cavalry's here.
These officers know why Josh is on scene. They know that the defenders of rights only exercise their rights lawfully. Every time. Once again, Josh has never committed any violent crimes, nor has he ever injured a public official. He poses no threat to these officers, and they know this. These officers can't say the same. So why jeopardize his life if Josh is not a threat to them? 90% of communication is body language, so as you can see, this deputy's body language seems as though he's preparing for a fight.
More cavalry. Yeah. Look at that asshole. Another one. How you doing tonight, sir?
Good, how are you doing?
Doing good, thank you. Look at all these cars. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the epic stare down. Fat bitch. Be safe, officers. All for the defenders of rights.